Welcome back to Black Skies Reviews. In this review, we're taking a look at Joytoy Warhammer 40k, the Black Templars, Primaris Sword Brother, and Granbertus. This is a pretty cool looking figure. He is a 1/18 scale figure, recommended for adult collectors. And this is the packaging it comes in for you package collectors. This is the front of the box. The back of the box has some product images, some small ones like the front to back, a close-up of the figure, a larger one with all the accessories right out in front of him. This is a very cool and interesting figure because it has some cool accessories, and I think he has my very first, it's like a flame pistol. We're going to be checking that out real quick. There's the top of the box. There's the bottom of the box. There's the side of the box. And the other side of the box. And here he is also the packaging. He looks pretty cool. Fits the bill for Black Templars. Let's take a look at that helmet. He has some holster on the side. Red eyes. Double tubes on the side with the cylinder done in gunmetal. Head rotates 360 on the back. Two little silver dots. Silver cylinder there. Got this little scoop on the helmet. It's pretty cool. That's awesome. It's like an air intake, maybe. It's pretty awesome looking. You can look forward and back, side to side motion. Just have this collar piece around the neck, and it has the studs throughout. You have the chain necklace done in PVC. It's not all the way around the figure as a necklace. It's kind of pinned in right here and right here. As you can see, it's just not a full necklace. On his pauldrons, we have the red trim with the larger side protection piece to studs. We have the cross and skull. That's a 3D piece attached to the pauldron. That's not a painted piece. On this side, we have the same kind of pauldron, but we have an additional plate here in yellow with a black stripe with a white chain through it. And we have a cross, a couple of silver studs. It looks cool. Very cool. Down the middle, we do have this PVC piece from the, pretty flexible. His arms are just basically black arms with the 6 silver studs on each side. The arms do rotate 360 all the way around. The pauldrons do move. It's the strap between the arm and the shoulders, so it's not too bad. There's pretty much no side up for the T-pose. Bicep cut 360, double jointed elbows. Hands go up and down, in and out, all the way around, and in between, whatever you want it to be. For his waist, we do have this very unique kind of strap that's kind of, I've only seen on the Black Templars, like the actual buckle with this PVC belt going through, clipped in. Extra belt piece here, interesting tip there, very flexible plastic. Side plate with a painted or waterside decal on that plate. You see the belt comes around the back, across the back plate. We have a black plate on this side, but has a purity seal on it. Pretty cool. We lift up this piece. Basically just have the black lower level with the studs on the knees. From here down to his ankles, this is a big piece of armor. We do have the sword attached here. Gold blade, gunmetal straps, handle, little skull. Pretty cool. The waist does swivel on 360, gets from side to side, back and forth. There is some articulation right there in the upper chest, but with this on there, it's kind of difficult to show you. It kind of moves by itself. Splits not too much aside this way. And can he sit? Nah, not very well. Double joint knees. Thigh swivel 360. Feet do pivot down and up. Get the rocker side to side. Toe articulation up. Some big feet. It's pretty cool. All the standard articulation that we're used to seeing in our Warhammer figures. So, you know, pretty good. So there he is. 360 look at him. Just enough color to break up all the black, so I think it looks out really good. Looks pretty intimidating. Very, very cool. Yeah. Alright, man, let's take a look at those accessories. Those are pretty cool looking. So it does come with some alternate hands. You do get this cool open hand. Very awesome. And we get a fisted hand, just one. And then you get this pointing finger hand. And then another gripping hand, with like a trigger finger hand, basically. And then we get one of the cool accessories here is the battle axe, power axe. But it kind of has that cross effect in there. With the gold iron skull blade. Pretty cool. I think it's pretty much the same on both sides. The bottom of this looks awesome. It's very awesome. Let's sit down for a second. We'll take a look at how he holds it here in a minute. Show you why in a sec. We have this piece. It's like a little flame pistol. I think this is the first time we've gotten this. This is really, really cool. We have the red, the gold, and gunmetal. This one's where the pot light comes on, the gas comes through. I'm guessing it's a flame gun. Very awesome. Very small. It's actually smaller than the bolt pistols. Very nice. Put that down for one more second. And then the reason I wanted to take a second is because we're going to utilize it with these chains. We have two different types of chains. Basically, we have this piece, PVC, with this little block on the end. Then you get this one. It's kind of the same thing, but you get this hoop. So that's the difference in them. Very cool. And these go around the wrist. And the reason they do that is to keep their weapons from falling off and being used against them on battle. Now this one you would use with a pistol, obviously. You would stick it on a grip of a gun. Like so. And I recommend you guys putting this on first, because once you put the hand on, it really hinders the ability. So this one here, you're just going to wrap around here. Really no other really slick way to do it, because that way it's around the battle axe. Then we got to take off the hand, and then we're going to let's see how flexible this is. You know what, maybe we'll put this one aside, and let's use the one that's got a little bigger opening. They're pretty flexible. It's more of a trigger based hand. And then you can see, so it's got to get, I don't think they really thought this through very well. See how it kind of gets in the way if you had the hand on. It's not going to be fully seated in this hand because you have that piece on. So it's actually definitely tricky. So, and that's how that would look. Basically like that. That looks pretty unique to this guy, because I don't think I've ever seen that before. So it blew my mind. I don't think we actually ever seen that actual piece. So you take off the hands and obviously the slipper on the shackle, like so, and then you can put whatever hand, if I get the right one, the hand that was on there. So back on. Hands are nice and flexible, but not too soft. Probably should have put that on first. And then you can get your axe in there. And all his weapons are chained to him, so even if you knock him down, knock the weapon out of his hand, the weapon's not going to go very far from him. As you can see, he's still, you're going to have to cut this dude's arms off, or his hands or wrist, to get his weapons off of him. He's not going to give his weapons up. And this is what's kind of irritating about the whole chain thing. I mean, they look cool. It's an awesome concept, but if they were real chains, that'd be, oh man, that'd be killer. So it's all wrapped up now. So it's really tricky way to get that on there. But it looks awesome though. Pretty decent. It does come in a power pack like this. And he has this kind of lantern type cross on it attached to the top of it. Silver studs on the black, gunmetal vents, silver dots on the side. The back has a little bit of silver tubing. Just this goes on his back, but then you have his cape that comes in this plastic bag. Just all the Black Templars have capes, don't they? Pretty sure. Except for maybe that bike driver. What was his name? I don't remember. But we have the line work on the inside with the crosses, the white, the red. And that's just cut. You see how it's cut just to fit over that. Gotta remember to pull your pauldrons out of the way. Get up underneath there. And they cut that to the T. They got that measured out really good. You don't even have to hold it. You get your power pack and you put it over top of that PVC piece. That's how that looks from the side. Once you get them all geared up, it does look different than when you first take them out of the packaging. These silver studs are on those vents. These rotate too. Very, very nice. That's a cool figure. It looks very awesome. Now he's all geared up. Alright guys, hope you liked this review. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.